Hello and welcome to another video. So today we're just going to go over the next little story stuff, probably, I don't know, a few recruitments, things like that. I worked on getting all the meat that I needed, so I've got 20 hunks at least, 20 best and 20 rodden, so that will cover all this area, which is the guts waste. In between I've recruited Grapple-Leomon and a few other things like that. Just a couple Digimon here and there, Entomon, that sort of thing. I did have a Mega, which died. So I ended up training up these two guys. Just so I could get through all this. And we'll continue on. I know that there's a fight here every time you want to go into the fortress, which is quite annoying. But it's not too bad to get through. I'm just hoping these guys have enough power to do it. It looks like they got enough defensive power to do this. It's just going to take time. Alright. Go for another one. What do we got? Nothing useful. So I'm hoping that this orange Growlmon, War Growlmon, will evolve into Examon soon. I've got most of his stats except for Wisdom and the battles. And Lilymon, I don't have enough info to actually evolve it yet. Just out of range. Alright, these guys aren't too bad to beat. They're just pretty tanky, which is annoying. They're not exactly powerful, which is good. Alright, if we can get a good hit, should clear that. Perfect. No, I had Bronco-Leomon evolved from the grapple that we had before. And he did really well. And Mediamon I had, which didn't evolve, so he died off. And then we've ended up with these two. Oh, come on. This takes a lot of time to do videos on if I don't do training and stuff, if I'm only doing it in my own time. So, I don't know how I'll keep going with these. If I can make the training a lot easier, which is what I'm working on, then I should be able to get videos out more often, but at the moment they're just going to be kind of random. So hopefully you guys enjoy them. If you want to, also, for rotten meat, you get them from Germons near the Server Desert. And best meat can be obtained from the Goblinmon at the top of this hill up here. I'll show you which Goblinmon when I get up there. I'm gonna have to heal them when we finish this fight. And then obviously Hunk of meat you obtain fairly early, which is fine. Oh, really? Gotta be kidding me. Oh, we killed him anyway. Alright, that's pretty good. I do like the fact that you get like 2,000 bits from those guys, which is awesome. Alright, so we want to heal these guys. I forgot you gotta do it through this menu. Oh, gotta get used to that. So what are we at? Pretty damn low. So luckily we have got a couple of these. And we got a fair few normal recoveries. So we might just pump those into it until they're up to like 10,000 range. Alright. Hopefully these guys do evolve soon. I don't really want to fight this Trianomon if I can avoid it. He's not too bad. He can also drop best meat, which is really good, but I know that one of the meat guys I've got to do is over here. These Shamanmon, sorry, are the ones that you get the best meat from as well. If you are looking for them, you just got to farm them a few times. They will drop hunks of meat, which are good for this guy, but otherwise you just have to farm them for the best meat until you get one, and then you can go to the farm and you can plant it. Awesome, so this should do for this guy, I think. Perfect. So we've obtained that guy. I don't know who else I need to obtain. I don't want to get in a fight here. This is going to be real difficult. I'm just wondering whether it's going to be too hard. Maybe not.
Counting on you. That's right.
Make sure they get some recovery.
Looking good.
Alright, this actually might work out. I hate that I can't hit that, damn it.
Here I
Alright,
go.
we're gonna get that one though.
Okay. Nice. There you go.
Perfect.
Nice.
Digimon actually is quite strong, surprisingly. I expected her to be a lot weaker,
Here I go.
just because her stats are quite low. But she's overall quite strong, so...
Looking good.
She's pretty fragile though, that is a problem.
Use this.
Oops, went with MP disc instead of
Did it.
the other thing.
This is it.
I suppose once we clear these out though, not too bad.
Okay.
Really? Killed Lilymon again. God, that's annoying.
Okay.
Alright, what's left? Can't see because of the damn thing.
Looking good.
Alright, she's nearly dead.
All right.
There we go, that's what we wanted, something like that. Hunk of meat, and MP drives. Alright, they do get fairly damaged and weak here. Fortunately, we've got plenty of bandages stocked up. Yeah, that's all good. I don't have my 10 set up, which is a problem. And he wants me to find his brother. I'm not sure who I've got to give the rotten meat to yet. I haven't actually looked into that much. I don't think it's this guy over here. We have now cleared out the whole area though, which is pretty insane, honestly. I don't think it's this guy. No. I didn't think so. He wants a sleeping tool of some form, which I haven't quite worked out yet. I know in here there is a Tyrannomon, which wants meat. Like the best meat, which is why I got so many of it. I really need to heal this thing up.
Ready?
Which sucks because I gotta use so many healing items, but... Do we have any left? Yeah, I was gonna say, we got some. I know walking around heals too because I've got that feature enabled, which is good for my tamer rank, so that should help a little bit. Been trying to gain materials wherever I can. I want to upgrade the dojo next, as well as probably agriculture, but I need a lot of great Digiwood stuff, which is a pain in the ass to get. I have a couple of locations to farm it, but it's just slow. Alright, so I know what this guy wants. Looks like he bought 20 best meats, huh? Yep, there we go. You take your meat. Alright, cool. So we've gained Tyrannomon, which is pretty damn good. Getting 2 of them. Ah, really?
Over here.
It was so good when you had a Mega and they don't need the toilet, like, at all. Alright, they get to use the toilet. And we'll see what's on the other side of this cave. We may get completely stomped, and that could be the possibility, but may as well work our way through. Like I said, I'm still not sure who I've got to give the rotten meat to. There aren't really any guides around for this game, like, at all. The only guide I was using went up to the end of chapter, like, start of chapter 2, very first few things, and that was it. After that, there was, like, nothing. So, I've kind of had to play it by ear and work out what I'm doing. Alright, so we're into the next zone. I haven't been through here at all. I'm guessing that this comes out, yeah, Vegiemon. Alright, finally tracked it down. We found a hidden field. I never expected it to be here. What do we do now? Make sure they can never use it again. What have been discovered? Get back or else I'll set fire to the meat field. Huh? Hey, I'll do it. Okay. Oh, what a bastard. He set fire to it all. Ah. Okay, but I think of roasted vegetables and I made up my mind. I'm gonna quit the So he's gonna join the meat. Oh my god, Red Vegiemon. You're a terrible person. You just go from being a cannibal to a non-cannibal. Alright. Wait, so what do you want? He wanted me to come back in a little while. Was that it? I've had an idea. Come back here in a little while, okay? How long's a little while? Day? An hour? A fortnight? I don't know. Oh, I don't want to have to come back here in a little while and do that. We might try and head across the bridge then, as the next zone. I also need to fix my camping equipment stuff because I've used that to maximum and I need to go to Greymon to get it repaired. But that's all the way back in the main city and we're not heading back there right now unless we die. So we're going to head through this cave for a bit and see where this takes us. Because this will take us back out for sure. And then I know there's a path next to here that I haven't been on yet. There's a red Digistalk thing. I want to know where I'm going to put this rotten meat and who I'm giving it to because I have absolutely no clue who wants the rotten meat. And I'm going to get stuck in a fight, aren't I, if I come out this way? What a pain. Wish these guys would evolve, that would help so much. Alright, I'm going to go up here and just see if I can outrun this guy, that is. Alright, we are in range, there we go. Secret graveyard. So, I don't know what's in this zone. I don't know what these guys want. I have absolutely no clue. Not too worried though. I think, you know, we've got an orange Growlmon. Do something big, damn it. Okay, so he doesn't want me to actually do anything, which is okay. This is the other guy's brother, I think. So this could be important. Alright, so that's not the option I gotta do. Got ya. Did he just say tell his brother where he's... Okay. Interesting. Sorry, what's up here? I didn't even realize this. Ah, Leomon. I did read something at some point about Leomon. Maybe Leomon wants stuff. Leomon, leader of the mini troops in the wasteland. I come on behalf of Grab Leomon. Did something happen to my friend? Just what happens. So basically, Grab Leomon worn out. He went back to the city. Nice to meet you. Ah, that wasn't the right one. Alright, so we'll try the say no to meat thieves. Closer but no scale. Well, I'm terrible at 33% chances. Alright, so it's the middle one. No meat, no Digilife. There we go. Rosemon erected a statue known as the Rose Palace. Veggie troops have tried to expel us from this land. So basically they want me to go fight the Digi troops. So I'm guessing that's what they want. Not too big on the whole walls of text. Not one I'm really not too worried. We need to first understand what Ogre Westlands I really like. If it's possible to get some info from the veggie troops. So to get info from the... Oh shit, I don't want that. Then I'm guessing that's where we could nearly head back to that other guy. Maybe. Otherwise we're gonna have to like cross the veggie troop patch area. Which isn't the worst thing. It's just a pain because healing up's not a great option at the moment. I really wish they had like really good healing areas that you could just like go to and heal up in major areas like this. Like, I consider this to be a pretty big area. Alright. What's my stats at for these guys? I need to check the history and other things. Just to see how close we are. That's also been very slow lately. See, we only need the wisdom and the victories, and the wisdom's a pain in the ass because I need too many stats. So I'm hoping I can get victories. That'll be a little bit easier. Other than that, weight, speed, and TF, I don't know what I need for those, so I'm not too worried. And this one, we don't really have any stats that are useful to us. Like, I'd like to go for Rosemon or something, because they're probably going to be easier, but these two that I know need way too many stats. This one's age 12, and that's age 10. I have got long life stats on here, so I can show you some of those. Skill list, you know, all the skills. I've been working on I got all the life skills. I did get the first, like, typing skill. I've grabbed all of the training skills, and I'm working on evolution as probably my next name. I did grab the Walker skill for healing because I thought that'd be really good. And I'm thinking maybe to go for that one, but it just takes so long to gain the levels that I need to get that high. But alright, we'll go for this cave first and we'll check on red Vegiemon. He may be enough to complete this area, which would be pretty great. Plus, actually, I think I need to grab that if I can. I think that was a thing that I need. Yeah. I don't know whether this will give me anything, like wood. Yep, they're Digigreat wood. So that's what I've been looking for this like whole time. It's ridiculous. Oops. Now I'm in some trouble if I don't move. Oh, I didn't want to fight those guys.
This is it. Let's go.
Luckily, they're not too strong.
All right.
Not on their own, they're not.
Nice. All right.
Alright.
Here goes.
I'm out of range.
Here I go.
Oh, well, must have just made it.
Watch carefully.
Okay, plus they're nearly at full health, which is really good. That walking skill really helps out if you're in a pinch like this. Plus, we did just gain a couple of kills. Nice. We got some more info, which I'll look at later. So the next Digimon video will probably be up around Thursday, Friday range. It really depends on how I go. I will have a Shadowverse stream tomorrow. As pretty normal. I'll probably be about 1-ish, but I'll probably tweet about that as well. So if you guys don't watch this, I really hope you are enjoying this gameplay. If you are, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps me know that you guys enjoy this and want to see more. Because I think when I get to about episode 10 sort of range, 10-15 range, I don't know whether I'll be able to continue this just because of time. Otherwise, it might just be a very casual series, and I'll just kind of play through it here and there and do updates like this where I go through and do some story stuff and try and avoid all the major training. And once I get all the training down, I might do guides and stuff later and do it on easy mode. No, so he's not going to tell me anything, is he? I just clicked on him. Nope. So he's not going to tell me anything yet. So I don't know whether just to wait up here, because I feel like he's our best bet at getting information is from that guy. Because down there, the red veggie troops, like, unless I cross the border over there and go right into their capital city area, I don't think they're going to help me. I guess that's my only real option, though, is to head all the way down there. Also, make sure to give me a comment if you don't mind the length of these videos. I know my first few were hours long because they were streams, but most of it was training. But I think by cutting the training out, and just doing battles and story stuff and other kind of information, I can make better content overall. But if you guys want to know anything up to chapter 2, obviously, because that's all I'm up to. I'm only just through this, obviously, this section. And if there's anything I can help you out with if you're not up to this yet, just shoot me a message or whatever on Twitter and good chance I'll respond, so. Like, I know these guys aren't that strong, they're just a pain in the ass, and I don't like dealing with them. It's really depressing. I know I need to visit this guy that's over here, but I can avoid that fight there. Ah, no, I didn't avoid it. Alright, I'm gonna get this guy quickly. You back? Fine, brother, fine. Your brother was in the tunnel, your brother was at the back of the castle, your brother was in secret gun. Okay, great. Here, a gift for you. Cube meat. Huh, that's an interesting one. So what's he gonna do for me? Is he... Okay. That cube meat thing's fairly interesting to me. We're gonna head out. Well, didn't want to get in that fight. Bloody oath.
Here goes. Good hit. Counting on you.
Now I gotta deal as much damage as I possibly can to this thing.
Here I go. This is it. That's right. Watch carefully.
Alright, we're gonna get this damage out then. I need to boost my support. Like, those skills are so handy, and it's important to boost those, and it's hard for me to decide what I want to boost a lot of the time.
You did it.
I don't have enough yet.
Right.
Oh, and I can't see. No, still not enough.
Nice and calm.
Oh. Come on, so close.
Looking good.
Alright, this guy's not too bad when he's on his own. He has dealt a lot of damage to Lilymon, but not so much to the orange Growlmon, or War Growlmon.
Let's go.
Alright, he's almost dead. There we go. It's just a pain they had to put him right here in the middle. Like, they could have just, you know, left him out near the other guys. Alright, good.
That's it.
Alright. Alright, I just want to make sure I get a couple of screenshots so I can do decent thumbnails. Sorry guys. I think this one makes a nice one. So this is a Vegemon. I don't know whether they're actually worth fighting because I don't think they trigger an event, but we are just going to head straight for the bridge. We can get across it, which I'm not sure if we can or not because I haven't actually done this bridge yet. A lot of firsts for this video. I know I had to get the meat, which was going to take a lot of time. I spent the last like 4 hours or so just working on this, so I could get everything done for this video. And this is actually not a bad spot when you look at it. Like, wow, it's almost as good as the other guys. Maybe they're going to make me do the same sort of thing but for the opposite team. See what this guy wants. Substantial in the past proposes many times to shine. It's kind of secret mission. Do me a favor and stay out of my way, okay? I can manage that. So that guy's not in interest to me. Another Lilymon, that would be handy. I do want to talk to her though, instead of getting into a fight first. Did you refine? Okay. That's an awesome palace though. I mean, they've got a shitty fortress, and this guy just has an epic palace. My stomach's sticking to my Digi-ribs. Yeah, hey, you help me out. Grow delicious vegetables in a field of pale thorns. The jerk Vegemon is taking control of all the veggie fields to curry favor with Lady Rosemon. Since then, the rest of us have had so little to eat, it's just awful. Defecting to the meaty troops would be bad for Lady Rosemon, but at this rate, we'll starve to death. Someone's got to teach Vegemon a lesson and take back those fields. Where the fuck's that? Where am I going to the fields? Expel the Vegemon who are occupying the fields of Palace of Thorns. So it's in the palace. Okay. Makes sense to me. I don't think there's anything else around. That goes all the way up. I'm not sure where that actually goes. Let's see if I can actually beat these guys.
Are you okay?
Well, that's going to be painful.
This is it. Nice.
It's not going to be impossible. It's just going to be painful because it's going to be slow.
Let's go.
Only 400 off that.
Let's go. Good hit.
Alright, getting close and strike. Oh, really?
This is it.
Alright, double strike.
Watch carefully.
That's the kind of thing we're going for here, double striking.
You can take it.
Sorry if my mic is too loud, by the way. I've been trying to work on volumes for these games because they've got to be different for each thing. Alright, so we're going in here. I actually might check this fin. Oh, that was fortunate. Right when they need to go to the toilet. How convenient. What do we got in here? Recovery discs are 300. I can't really afford them. No, I can't afford that. I'm going to leave those. I need to find a way to get more bits. I know that you can do it through training stuff. That's a Palmon over here and some Digiwater stuff. Alright, I need to find out what the Digifields are. That's a very important job for this.
Over here.
Alright. I want to make sure I can get a nice shot because I think that one's actually nicer. Where's the fields? Is that... The generator room and two Bonnie Resort. Bonnie Resort is where I actually need to be, so that's kind of important. I do need to go to the palace, so for this, don't I? Wow.
All right. Counting on you. That's right. Are you okay?
Oh, that was a good hit.
All right. Counting on
Couldn't have
you.
asked for a better hit.
That's right. Attack. Good hit. Nice and calm.
Alright, this is actually really good. Getting him trapped like this,
All right.
perfect.
You did it.
Perfect. Would be better if they were megas, but this is working out pretty well. Alright, so that Woodmon is a fucking level 34 and a big pain in my ass. If we can get to the palace without fighting him, that'd be nice. Yes, there we go. I'm pretty sure they said he was in the Rose Palace, didn't they? No, maybe not. Trying to find what I'm looking for here is really pain. Exterminate. Occupy the fields of the Palace of Thorns. So it mustn't be in here. I'd say it's not because they're level like 29s. And that Digimon at the front. Yeah, see, so this is classed as the Palace of Thorns. So the fields have to be somewhere around here. Faulty Ex Machina, I'm not too worried about yet. There's a star there, that's the other area. Maybe it's in the resort, maybe it's in the prison. I'm not really sure where it is. It's going to be painful. Don't think I can actually beat this guy, so we may have to run. Which only puts us over here, like, doesn't put us that far away really, but... Alright, I can't afford to sleep right here. There's a lot of Vegemon around here, shit. I didn't think there'd be so many, and that's what I'm looking for, I guess, over here. Alright, I want this guy. What's your deal, man? Stealing veggies from the field. Go for it. Don't go monopolizing veggies. Alright, it's a single on one-on-one fight with the Vegemon. It's only level 24. Alright. We'll beat this, and we'll see how we go.
Here goes. Good hit. Okay. Here goes.
Nice.
That's right. All right. Here goes.
Alright, I just need to get this hit off.
That's right.
God. Hitting him from every angle. Come on, just a little more.
Nice and calm. Good hit. Okay. Good hit. Nice and calm.
Alright, get another one.
Nice.
Maybe even another one, and he'll be very close to being dead.
You did it.
Just hit him.
You did just like that.
Alright, this is gonna do it. Come on. There we go. Got the Vegemon. He's all chopped up now. Ready to go on a stew. Alright, so we've actually finished that part, and he headed to the city. That's quite good. We are pretty screwed though, because that thing wants to fight me, and I don't want to fight it. I'm blocking it off. Oh, that was good. Perfect. So now I can actually go through the sleeping process, which will be a lot better for my team.
Sleep tight. Okay.
Alright, we're gonna heal him. We're gonna give him some meat.
It's chow time. Eat up.
Alright, we're gonna see if we can beat this king.
Good hit. Attack. That's right. All right. Here goes. Yeah. Now.
That was a good hit. Getting a critical hit on that was awesome.
Let's go.
Alright.
Good hit.
Pretty solid.
This is it.
Wow, Lilymon has so much advantage on these guys. Getting so much damage out.
Looking good.
Like,
Yeah.
it just does so much damage. It's just so weak is the only problem. Yeah, see, like,
Watch carefully.
That took 2 grand off my life.
That's right.
That was a huge hit. Alright, we did kill the red veggie though. Alright, they will get a praise. We're going to check out what stats we've earned for them, because that's pretty important at this stage. History. Growlmon. Oh, I need some higher speed and a higher weight. So I might start feeding him a heavier digi stuff, like food-wise. That way I could probably get the weight, which might push him over enough, because what's that? 4, we got 5, that would be 6 stats. I know it says key points 8, but I have had them evolve before. I'm also pushing their age limit, because that's what, 10, that's not too bad, but Lilymon's 13. And I haven't really got anywhere near the stats needed for her. She needs such high stats, and Lilymon's got such weak stats overall. 2 more red veggies. Alright. Alright. Alright, I think we'll end this video here, so thanks for watching, guys. We'll continue on through the palace next time. So hit that like button and subscribe. Make sure to check out the Patreon, help support the channel, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.